Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 8 of the Galactic Championship. This is our finale event, the Battle of Exegol. This round, we have Jorge Castaneda versus Gary Ball. We have Scum and Villainy versus the First Order. We will see who will reign supreme. I'm joined by my good friends, William Hagwood.
It's me, William.
And James Ritter.
Hey, guys.
We're playing Salvage Mission this round. We have 3 more games before we crown a Galactic Champion. Now, James, I'm going to go to you here in a minute, but it looks like we're going to have an engagement on round 1 in this Salvage Mission. If you could have ready, I'd love to know how Jorge and Gary got their invites. How did they get here to this top 8? What was their path? Will, prepare to break down those lists. Everybody at home, we're going to have you choose your champions. Let's go, James, and then to Will.
All right. Jorge Castaneda has played with us in all 5 of our qualifiers. One of the few people that actually has had some pretty good results. Had a top 8, had a top 16. Pretty great. And then our other player, Gary, just check real quick. Has only played in 1 and is had top 16. That was at Sullust.
One was enough though, right? Was able to.
One was enough. That's all it took.
All right. Well, let's wait till this first round of combat, because it looks like these fire sprays are going to get some open shots on Nightfall. I think he's got one more ship to lose here.
Yeah, Kylo's probably gonna get a shot on Han.
Yeah. Maybe not. Han might say no thanks to that. No thanks.
I mean, if you boost right, maybe.
Oh yeah, you could boost right.
Get that engine upgrade. Oof.
Now, both these players starting really aggressive, trying to set up maybe for some runs here. I'm picking up some salvage. There are 5 of them available to be picked up. If you hold one of those salvages during the end of the end phase, you end up getting a point. Of course, on Gary's side, he does have ships that really enjoy repositioning. You have a silencer, a whisper, and one of those TIE bombers, TIE FO bombers. So they want to be wiggling and waggling out there. Really, the only one that doesn't mind too much is Malorus in the shuttle. But it's kind of same thing for Jorge's ships, though, right? Like Kath, Iman, and Han. They like to have that boost available if they need it.
Agreed.
All right. He's actually thinking about shooting the buoy here. He does not want to. He does not want to mess around with that dark side ability.
All right, so he's going for the buoy. I mean, he's got plenty of dice on it. It's obstructed 4 hits.
He does have trick shot the buoy here.
Buoy's gone
and destroys
takes it down.
I mean,
those buoys only have 2 health.
Taking away those automatic target locks, absolutely huge. I mean, you're removing action economy away from Gary. I think that's a worthwhile shot.
Yeah, it turns off a lot of things. Turns off Malorus's buoys, obviously, and then also turns off that feedback ping from Breach.
Not to mention the biohexacrypt codes to coordinate people you lock. We'll get more into it. Let's see what Kylo has to say.
Kylo, range 2, just barely. He's rolled hit crit. Going to go ahead and re-roll the one that came out the box. That's a blank hit crit. And that's a blank. That's going to be 2 damage to get started here on Han Solo.
Probably a good choice there from Han to shoot that feedback ping, because it would have gotten a nasty pilot crit underneath those shields with that show you the dark side.
Don't underestimate the dark side.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Especially if Kylo's showing it to you. You don't want to see his dark side.
Whoa.
All right, here comes Kath Scarlet. No trick shot here is going to be just a 3 dice. But trying to take out the buoy on the other side, spends the resource to get 2 hits and a crit. Want to get rid of this feedback ping.
Needs 2 evades here.
Got
gets
plenty.
All 3. Get out of here.
Big shout out to Special Curry for gifting a sub to Hammerlock. Another shot coming in here from the fire spray. Is this one also on the buoy? It looks like it may be.
They are not a fan of these buoys.
Nope. Spends both force. Wow, that is aggressive. And able to dodge one of those.
Buoys do not take crits, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's just a face down.
Good stuff, good stuff. So the buoy, the one at the top of the board, still has 1 hull left. Man, those pieces are great.
Oh, Malorus's lock is already on breach. Oh, okay. I was wondering if he would move the lock over to Nightfall at Initiative 5, but it's going to keep the lock onto breach.
I cannot lock Nightfall.
Cannot lock Nightfall. That's right, because of the sensor scramblers. Let's talk a bit about those interactions. Then it looks like combat's just wrapping up. Make sure you get your bets in there. We're gonna do an in-phased decloak. So let's talk a little bit about this Nightfall.
About Garvin Dreas.
Sorry.
Garvin Dreas, pretty awesome arc, but not in these lists, unfortunately. James. Anyways,
I can
Gary
dream.
Ball. Well, we could all agree. Anyways, the first order list by Gary Ball. That silencer out there is Nightfall. Nightfall, if they move through or boost through a ship, gonna give that ship 2 jam tokens. Has a ship ability that he can't use, so we'll just move right on to his upgrades. He's got Fanatical. If his shields are down, he can modify an eyeball result to a hit. A Proton Rocket, that's a 5 dice. Bullseye only attack. That does require the focus. That combines so well with the enhanced jamming suite and that focus into linked jam. Not only does it provide those linked actions, but also gives you an extra agility if the attacker has no green tokens. And then that special upgrade we saw there with the cloak was coming from Sensor Scramblers. So you start the game cloaked, and while you're cloaked, other ships cannot acquire locks on you. But during the in phase, if you are cloaked and there's an enemy ship at range 0 to 3, you must decloak, and if you do, you have to lose your cloak token, even if the decloak fails.
Right.
Great way to get these whispers across the board in a hurry. Get them into range 1. Start jamming them. Start moving through them with Nightfall.
Yeah, the move through with Nightfall is really big. Able to double jam somebody in the quote unquote open engagement.
I don't know if the 5-forward fits over Iman, but you're going to get into range 1 for the jam regardless. So let's take a look then at that size shuttle we talked about with the buoys. That's Commander Malorus. It does have the ability that forces friendly ships at range 0 to 2 to reroll one of their blank dice for a strain. You must do this. It happens before any of your modifications. Also has then the Proud Tradition, so you can take focus actions even while stressed. Biohexacrypt codes, where you can lock or jam a ship you have a lock on, ignoring its range restrictions of the action. The Sensor Buoy Suite, those 2 beautiful buoys out there. They do have 3 agility and 2 health, and allow Malorus to lock ships when she engages if they're range 0 to 1 of that buoy. We also have a tactical officer to make the coordinate white, and Captain Phasma Crew, which says at the end of engagement, each enemy ship at range 0 to 1 that is not stressed gains 1 stress token. Great way to prevent ships from K-turning behind your shuttle is giving them stress. Let's see here. We do a Breach. That's who Malorus has target locked in the center of the board. Breach gets freed locks for moving through a enemy ship. You can also utilize the chassis ability, Pursuit Thrusters, to boost in the system phase. This one has Proud Tradition. Same thing. Get focus actions even while stressed. Feedback Ping, which greatly combines with the buoys. If an enemy ship moves into range 0 to 1 of those buoys, you can acquire a lock on that ship, ignoring range restrictions. And then for weapons, they have brought Advanced Proton Torpedoes, a big range 1 5-dice attack, and Plasma Torpedoes, a 3-dice long-range attack that can do extra damage to shields. Then, the Supreme Leader himself, Kylo Ren. Out there with that, I'll show you the Dark Side ability. If you attack Kylo, he can spend a Force and then give I'll show you the Dark Side condition to the attacker. You choose a pilot crit, normally panicked, sometimes blinded. Has options of stun and wounded as well, if the case would be necessary for that. And you can set that card aside, and if that ship with the condition on it suffers a critical damage, instead of losing, say, a shield or taking a face-up card from the deck, you get that pilot crit that Kylo Ren set out. Has extreme maneuvers for hard turn boost at the cost of a Force. Those sensor scramblers we saw immediately used to decloak, fly forward, and then focus boost, got all the way across the board. And then it has Advanced Proton Torpedoes, another big 5-dice attack. Most notably, though, it generates a crit. For that, I'll show you the Dark Side condition to trigger. Looks like we have ships already picking up crates out on the board.
This box is my box.
Feedback Ping.
Feedback Ping, yes. Breach gets the lock at unlimited range there. Pretty awesome to see. So that lock ended up going on Cast Scarlet. Let's move over to the Scum side here and see what these fire sprays have brought. Cast Scarlet has a blank ability, though she is most notably the captain of the Binary Pirates, and brings her actual fire spray title.
We'll always ragging on people.
I know. Too many people stealing Cass' ship, okay? That is hers. It's got a great red and white painted ship paint scheme thing. Anyways, that Marauder title gives her a reroll out the back and allows her to take Veteran Tail Gunner. Has Marksmanship for some crits in the bullseye, Jam and Beam for fun, the Electro Chaffed Missile, which is so important to this list, and has chosen Maul as the fire spray's force point. Always fire fire sprays with force points. It's just good. Speaking of force points, Iman Azamine is the other fire spray. Iman can drop bombs using the hard 3 or 3 straight template. Great for surprising people with these death pizzas. Has chosen Proxy Mines as the bomb of choice. Has brought as well the appropriate title, the Andrasta, even though it does not do anything, brought it for fun because you should. But that force user I mentioned is actually the Child. Child gives you 2 force points right away, and you get force back only when you take damage from an attack. And you have to hand out Merciless Pursuit, 2 conditions given to their opponent. And when they shoot the Child, they get a freed lock. I believe has placed them on Kylo Ren and Breach, I assume. I don't know who has the other one. Can you guys tell?
It is Kylo and I think it was the Nightfall. Nightfall has it, I think, underneath there. Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like we're getting We're getting our first attack here. Here's Han Solo, range 1, obstructed into Nightfall. All the abilities going off there. We're able to roll hit, crit on our first attack here from that YT1300, but able to get 3 squiggles. Nightfall out here saying, I heard you didn't have any green tokens. Look at me.
Wow.
It's going to have to defend against 2 other attacks.
But crazy,
Demon
not
and
getting any
Calf.
damage. Not getting any damage from that is crazy for Han.
It's the power of that enhanced jamming suite. Getting the extra evade, or the extra dice to roll.
Here's Kylo Ren, long range into Han, hit crit. And that's going to be a single shield after Han rolls an evade. Shields are down on Han.
Does Breach take the plasma on Kath? I think so.
And here we go. This is going to be Breach firing into Kath. Spent the charge off of the plasma torpedoes. Here's a roll.
Okay.
Natty out, baby.
That's me.
That's 3 damage.
Shield and 2 hits, so 3 shields.
Nice.
Now, for players asking, there is no half points in salvage mission. You do have to completely destroy the ship to gain the points. Those extra points, if you want to get them, you have to get them by holding on to cargo, which, looking at our current board state, it looks like the First Order is going to earn 2 points.
Ooh.
He's not moving that lock, huh?
Yeah, he wants
to keep it on Breach.
Yeah, the coordinate possibilities are pretty big.
That biohexacrypt code, so you can always coordinate Breach.
Now, I was wrong, by the way. It would be 3 points at the end of the turn, because right now Gary is holding on to 3 of those crates.
Well, you might have spoken into existence here. We'll see if Nightfall survives the round. Now, it doesn't have a modifier here. Took the Reinforce. Does have a green token, though, in that Reinforce.
And 2
so only
damage.
knock off 2 shields. It's up to Kath with range 1, target lock, and Maul Force.
You only got to push through 3 damage. No big deal, right?
Just 3. Just 3.
There it is. Hit, crit, spend for 4. Let's go. No green token there, so those will be 3 agility for Nightfall. And that goes pop, pop. Let's get some pop, pops in the chat for Nightfall.
Yeah, not only knocks the crate off, but scores 4 points from this destruction as well.
So, and that's even with Han not he participated, not contributing to the damage. The 2 fire sprays were able to put in the work to take it out.
Yeah, sets that crate up in a nice position for Han to grab it next round.
Wow. Super aggressive. Pop, pop, indeed. I mean, we're in the top 8 of the finale of a months-long championship. That feels bad to lose that ship like that when you felt like this was your chance to get ahead with those 3 crates.
Yeah, I mean, Nightfall taking some big risks there. Could have really used the coordinate help from Malorus, but is focused on this Breach. But I do want to mention this Han build before we move on to other things. So I will take the correction. I said the Andrasta was just for fun. It does give the additional bomb slot to take electro-chaffed missiles and the proxy mines. How easily I forget electro-chaff missiles are a missile and payload upgrade. Anyways, this Han Solo, we've been talking about him attacking through obstacles because that is his ability. He gets an extra dice from their obstruction, either attacking or defending. Has trick shot to double down on that. That's why we saw a 4 dice attack when he was shooting. Has Ahsoka Tano as his chosen force point Lando Calrissian Karoo, which allows him to spend a green token to reroll up to 2 of his results. And then the engine upgrade, giving him a white boost. And of course, the Lando's Millennium Falcon title, which gives him an extra dice when the ship he attacks is stressed. So you're looking at a potential, if you can manage a range 1 attack that is obstructed on a stressed ship, this Han goes from 2 attack dice all the way up to 6.
I think I've only seen it like once.
It doesn't come up as often as you might think. Most of the time, though, it's those like range 3, and all of a sudden Han has 5 attack dice on you.
Right, you're like, what?
Yeah.
What happened
You're
here?
like, no.
That is some array shenanigans, sir.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Who do you think
legal,
you
but
are?
Okay. So yeah, that's a great build. I really love Kira on it, but I do see the value of Lando. When you are taking those focus actions, you can use them as rerolls or just spend them outright.
Yeah, I like Lando better when I have more
multiple
than one
green
token.
tokens. Yeah, especially with reinforce, because the reinforce doesn't normally get spent. But obviously,
I6,
Han
no.
can't get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really an option. Still, I mean, it is very thematic as well, right? To have Lando and to Han flying the Falcon around, and Ahsoka is unhappy about dealing with these two. I can see it in my head. So this is why I said that the electro chaffs were so important in this list, because they are obstacles and they give out stress. So if you can get your enemies to land on top of these obstacles, obstruct their attack, and they roll for that stress, that's going to give Han 3 extra red dice on these opponents. Or you can fly onto it yourself.
I'll
Breaks
tell you-
that lock. Oh, that's so interesting.
Breaks the lock from Breach.
Yeah.
Now Breach can't shoot advanced proton torpedoes at Kath.
Yeah, literally cannot.
Wow.
Not allowed.
Wow, big brain in it here.
I'm protecting myself.
Yeah, it's like, wow, that's super interesting.
Because now at most you got a 3 dice attack coming in from Breach instead of that 5 that he was ready to come in and do a roundhouse kick on him.
Hey, I mean, they're defensive in a lot of different ways.
Oh man. Yeah, it looks like Breach may just go for that focus there, which is real awkward. Would have much preferred.
Yeah, literally anything else. But it can't boost or barrel roll, though, because it's towing the crate.
Yep.
It
would have been cool. It would have been cool to like boost and then hard 1 back in to get a advance on Eamon.
Marilyn's not going to coordinate. I feel like I still coordinate the lock out to Han Solo.
Yeah.
Not today, though.
What'd you bring the Psy Shuttle for? It's not out here dealing damage.
Well, he's going to try with that focus. I mean, is double modifying the 2 attack dice that it has between that natural reroll ability?
Man,
Not weak, but still, not very many red dice being thrown.
Yeah. I do not want to take a red focus here with Kylo.
No, he's regretting doing that. You're behind a chaff cloud. You do not want that stress. And because Kylo now can't barrel around it, he's got to go through it the following round.
Well, that's where I think Malaris might help. Malaris could do like a 2 bank and then coordinate.
Oh,
Not anymore.
Barrel
Risks
boost.
it for the biscuit, baby.
Yeah.
He's taking it. He's like, shoot him. Shoot me.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot him for 5 dice here.
Your Han's showing, by the way, James.
Oh, my Han is showing.
I mean, that's what's about to do some work.
Embarrassing.
Because Han's got obstruction. Kylo is stressed.
Yeah, this is going to be that 5 dice banger we've been talking about. Look at that.
From downtown. Now, do you show the dark side if you have the opportunity? You are taking another range 0 and a range 1.
Let's find out what the attack does first. Here we go. 5 dice.
Is that 5? Is that 5 on 5?
It is. Range 3
range
obstructed.
Yeah.
Correct.
The red dice right now got hit, crit. Any mods there? You got a focus or a
so he's gonna
reroll.
Lando, I think you Lando both here,
yeah,
so you
you
can
Lando both.
Ahsoka the
Oh!
eyeball.
Oh! 3 hits, 2 crits. Get him. Brah, brah.
You should 5 of 8s here. Come on.
Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, all right.
Okay, now I'm showing him the dark side. For sure.
A shield,
Yeah.
1 shield. That's
Give
a
him-
flesh wound. You're fine.
No, give him the dark side. Come on.
Oh man, if you're Gary, your heart is like racing right now. You're just like, oh my god.
That's
That
very.
could have destroyed Kylo.
That could you're just like, I'm just dead.
Could have been real bad. Could have been real bad. He's doing it. Ooh. Yeah, I think you got to get the blinded out there on this Han. Don't let him keep doing this.
He called blinded.
Yeah, no, stop doing that. It still
Please
has
stop
the
doing
force though.
Please stop doing that.
I mean, and it doesn't prevent him from
Adding dice.
adding dice. So I almost would take the panic at
Yeah,
this point.
he's going back for the pain.
Okay. Make sure that top card gets shuffled in. They're working on it. Okay. Yeah, because he would still roll the extra dice and still has Ahsoka to do basic modifications with.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's really not shutting down much because you still get the extra dice and you still get Ahsoka. So
Mm-hmm.
now let's remove
Preacher.
these 10 dice out of the tray here.
Yeah, that was a very exciting dice pool for 1 damage.
Yeah. Going into Han here.
That's fine, guys.
Should have taken the lock onto Han here.
The red dice were better than the green dice, so it worked out.
It did work out. You see, this is what I said. I thought Malorus was just going to coordinate breach the lock to Han, fire off that second plasma.
We're gonna get hit crit from breach. What you got, Han? Evade, spend.
Oh,
He's to the force point.
saves him from that panic.
No.
Wow.
Oof.
No, we're fine. Everything's fine
That was
here.
scary. That could have been a very sad boy.
That's
Han
right. Yeah,
Solo.
because he chose to Lando the blank and the eyeball wristed there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pays off for him.
Here's Kylo going back at Daddy. I would assume.
I don't know if I have the
He says, I
strength
don't have any
to
more
do-
mods, but I do have like 5 dice.
Yep.
So,
Fair.
or is it 4?
He's getting
1,
4.
2,
He's
3,
getting 3
and then-
bonus dice. Yeah.
And
Wow,
a single crit. Clinch. No, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
The one
He's
in the
got, he's
corner.
got it. He's got it. Kylo didn't have the strength to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was panicked after taking that big shot.
All right, here we go. Malorus firing into Iman Azamine. Hit crit. All right, there you go, Malorus. I doubted you. Oh, blank, blank. One more
Range
blank.
bonus.
Oh
Okay.
no, it's 2 shields.
Malorus says,
should
"You
get
talking?
a-
You talking crap about me? I got work to do."
Talking about my guns. Should have got a child force back there. I don't. James, is that mandatory?
Let me see.
I don't think there's May in
Just
there.
recover.
We'll,
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
must.
we'll update it afterwards. It's fine.
Just get a model of Grogu and just like ping it. Ding.
Yeah, he's got a focus token, so it doesn't mean too much this round. Right, so going to the range 0 attack here.
And is going to do a damage unless we spend the focus. Does spend no damage on the Kylo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
spins
think
the
Iman has
Force.
the arc. Oh, he does.
Yes. Yeah, I was
Just
pretty sure he
barely.
does. He has it on both barely.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
You go.
Breach.
You go into breach.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Easier to hit. You got 2 agility versus 3 with a focus.
I mean, he's holding the crate too, and you got. Wait, no, you're not critting anything here.
3 hits. You're guaranteed 1 damage. Take 3, though. Buy 1, get 2 free.
No crits.
Yeah, that's setting up a great Iman proxy mine as well.
Yeah, he's got it. Like, how do you drop that proc? Do you do it straight?
Well, you get to
Tough
see
decision.
what's. Oh no, Iman's got to do it first, right?
Yeah. Well, he can't
Well,
boost. Breach can't
Yeah,
boost.
no boost. The salvage.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, even if you wanted to, you can't coordinate them, can't boost out of there, can't do anything to save the breach. Breach does have a hard 1. It's red. I might get him out of it. I don't know if you'd risk that, to be honest with you.
I guess
don't really
it
want to be
depends.
stressed near an obstacle with
Well-
Han flying around.
I think you probably just
Yes.
put yourself in pursuit of Han, right? That's your best chance to actually maybe get that advanced proton torpedo off.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume he's got hard 3 on his dial just to force Han to do
Skedat.
something.
I mean, Breach could do a hard 2 and maybe follow up on Kath.
True.
Because she does have 1 shield left, so that would be nice to get rid of that last shield with the plasma effect.
Some folks
Unless
are.
Kath, unless Kath
Han's
chooses the hard 1 and stay on the rock, or to stay on the
Be
thing to
bold.
not be locked.
Be bold. There is that feedback ping out there, though. Could get the free lock
Ooh.
on Han Solo if you go to the right. Big decisions here for the
Ooh.
First Order.
Yeah, but that proxy, if you go to the right, you were risking everything with that proxy.
Breach is right?
Yeah, the breach is right.
Oh, because I think Iman's just going to drop it with a 1 straight. I don't think he's going to try to hard 3 it.
Well, I,
Though
think if
if
he straight, and then you might catch Kylo or breach.
Quick
I don't
shout out to
know.
Mr. L for the sub, getting us to even 150, 20 away from our next level of giveaways. And I do have a pretty schwanky painted ship I'm going to be showing off for the final. That should be fun. That's assuming I am assuming that we get to the pinnacle. We'll see, but I do have one. Just got to go run and get it. I know exactly where it's sitting,
so the
lying in wait. Go for it.
Chaff is down for Kath, and I don't think Eamon is going to be, unless it does a 4K, which it can't because he's stressed. I mean, could just do like the 2 straight and pick up crate.
Yeah, 2 straight crate.
2 straight crate.
I think after analyzing this setup, I think I am taking the hard turn drop, and it goes right on to breach.
Well, breach could just turn left and avoid it.
The 3
No, I
straight.
think it drops right on top of him.
With the 3 hard?
I think so.
Because it's
I don't
because of
know.
the circle.
Because the circle.
That pizza
I don't
got
know.
got a radius, man. It's reach.
It is pretty big. It's about a ship and a half wide. I don't know. Hopefully they have.
All right, here we go. Are we just gonna go classic? Is it just gonna go 1 straight?
I think just the 1 straight.
All right.
I think the 2 hard may miss it.
Going to the right.
Oh,
Going to the right.
I don't know.
I also
It's gonna
put
be
you in front of that
close.
rock, though, so I probably would have ended up dialing in the 3.
Yeah, I think a hard maneuver is gonna avoid it.
1 bank
You
here.
want 2? I think
Oh.
that's too far.
Yeah.
He's
it's
gonna
too
risk
far.
it.
He was thinking about claiming. Not gonna have the range.
Just take a focus.
Yep.
Left on that focus.
I think I would have.
Oh, he did do the 1 hard.
It's like I'm
He's trying to
saying.
lock me. Ha ha ha.
You know, this is we have not gotten an opportunity to see a defensive chaff like somebody set this up for themselves. Like, no, you don't understand. This is not a weapon. This is a blanket.
A
My
nice warm, fuzzy blanket.
Oh, wow. All right,
Oh
Malorus
man, Malorus.
chasing down
You running
Iman.
from me?
Trying to get out of here, you Bob? Oh. Yeah, well, maybe he didn't want to be inside the obstacles with Han circling.
True.
Yeah.
Just gonna go one-on-one. See if start getting work done on this Iman.
Mano.
So does hit the chaff. We'll have to roll. It was a 2-bank, so we'll see if he ends up stressed again. Here's a roll. The moment of truth. No stress.
Ooh. Kind of likes that.
So it does have some maneuvering options.
You get some action. Let's go.
I'm just boosting. Boost.
Get range
Get
one.
away. Yeah, get away from Kath.
Kath does have does have that range 1 shot.
Yeah, with the reroll from Marauder. Could be pretty nasty. Do not want to have that hurt you.
There's the boost.
You may not want to do a stress. Went right on it.
Hard to the left. Kaboom!
All right.
Roll 3.
So
these are
automatic
both
damage.
hits. These are both hits. He's down.
We good.
And
Just takes 1 damage.
Wow. That's a nice lock you got there, Eamon.
Yeah, I mean, you had to shoot this torp at Iman, right?
Yeah.
Now Iman has 1 more proximity mine, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that 3 hard is hitting next turn.
Yeah, that hits either actually. It hits Mallory's or Bree.
It's like pick one, anyone,
Options.
right? Ooh, okay. Look at that positioning with Han going fast. All right, he's got it now. He didn't have arc for a second. He had the boost in order to get arc.
He's leaving. Tempted to pick up those caches. Would rather just run from the scary silencer.
It is a 2 dice attack. Quick attack here.
Very, very different from the from the 5 dice we saw earlier.
Yeah. No, honestly, Han's been doing great. He rolled 4 attack dice, then 5 attack dice.
He has been doing pretty good.
And here we
go on to
silencer onto Han. Another blank out.
My goodness.
Like father, like son. Everybody rolling blanks out here. Now this is obstructed going to Iman. 2 dice. Angry Malorus trying to do some work here. Spend the focus for another hit crit. Iman could spend to avoid a damage and does spend 1 of the force.
Force down on Eamon. Child is down.
No, my child.
My child.
Malor's getting lucky here. Hasn't needed their ability to strain themselves.
2 plasma. I think that's actually. I mean, I think I'd rather shoot the dance proton, but the plasma is nice.
I mean, if it hits, that's a free. You get a free damage off of it because he has shields up. So here we go, plasma torpedo. Well, you got to roll better than that. Come on, blank focus on that roll. Reroll everything and got 2 hits. There's a chance.
Gonna have to see the blank here from Iman for it to go through.
And there is 1. It's probably spend the focus. Does spend the focus. 1 hit gets through. That's going to be 2 shields with the plasma effect. And Iman's revenge now. 2 hits. Spends the last force for 3 after suffering damage there. Could take breach out this turn and not have to use the bomb.
Needs 2 evades.
No! Doesn't get it. Only a single squiggle. 2 damage. Breach goes down. 9-4 right now. Scum is starting to create some space.
Yep, those early cash pickups got enough points to cover Nightfall. But now, only one cache is being held. Ian gives up 5 points.
Yeah.
And with no half points in this scenario, you have to fully destroy one of these 3 scum ships. All right, cast
3
terrible
blanks.
attack at the reroll. Okay.
So now this is Kylo Ren and Malrus. This is a 2-ship list versus 3 now. 1 crit and safe.
Yeah, the scum team here has done a great job making them switch targets. Really reminds me of what we used to talk about for your triple ace builds, where you need to rotate your aces out. You know, get them in the fight, draw some attention. Once they take a little bit of damage, you get them out and you rotate in the next healthy ace. And they have just been flying this to perfection right now.
I have some news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Cam Murray just won his game against Eric Munte, a.k.a. Flipster, with a score of 20-0.
I'm going to call shenanigans on Cam.
At least that's
probably just a concede.
It may have been a concession. I'm curious what the actual score was, but it's listed as 20-0. It was a concession. I don't like the 20-0 concession score thing. I think it's stupid.
Well, don't quit then. I don't know what to tell you.
What was the actual score at that point? What was the score at that point? I think it's dumb, man. Tell me. Tell me. I want to know. I mean, I understand like the other ships being completely destroyed, but I want to know what the other ships were. To 11-1. All right, I mean, so same difference. A wide margin victory. Well played though for Eric, coming in as a walk-on and getting all the way to the top 8. Baller.
Mm-hmm. Nice and done.
Baller. Emperor's Canaries here. He said, "What's weird is if you're losing 26-4 or something before the end of the round, you can concede to hurt your opponent's tiebreakers." Like, I concede.
Yeah, fair enough.
You stink. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll submit the score. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Oh, that's funny. All right, here we go. Going into the next round. Tie on road. Do it again. There it is. All right. We here are in the top 8. This round and all of our rounds brought to you by our Gold Squadron patrons. If you want to become a part of that amazing group of supporters, the ones that allow us to travel around, get the equipment we need to keep this ship moving, you can go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron. Thank you so much for your support. We have people who have been patrons for 5-6 years. It's kind of crazy. Thank you guys. Alrighty. Kath doing a little boogaloo there. Forward, back, forward, back. Gonna decide to go ahead and scoop the crate up. Hesitated there for a second because I realized some people might think that means like a concession, because that's, I believe, what the card players call, right? Scoop, a concession.
Scoop. That's right.
Scooping is like prior to like anything happening. like I'm not gonna play this game. Like in 2.0, if it's like a mirror list and you lose the ace bid, like I'm just gonna scoop. I'm gonna lose.
Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, Sevwall dropping another gifted sub. Thank you so much. Also, you know what? We missed saying thank you to somebody. Somebody earlier dropped like 5. Hold on. I'm going to go back. I'm going back into the ancient texts. 1 second. It was Caloran. Caloran 6 dropped 5 subs. Casually just rolled in and said, "Here's 5 subs. What's up, guys?" We're at 159. That's 11 subs away from our next giveaway level. Caloran 6.
Incoming a 5-die shot. It's only just not a 6-die shot, just barely.
Mm.
All right, we'll see if Kylo can scrape out this time.
Here we go.
Oh my god, it's the same roll.
Same roll. He's gonna spend it for Lando. Nope. He's gonna go for safe and spend. He's gonna spend the focus for its normal effect for 3 hits and a crit.
Ooh. Okay.
Spend a force and take a shield.
Nice.
Kylo's liking that. Yeah, Han's keeping that focus because he will get 3 defense dice. Remember, he does get that bonus on defending obstructed attacks. Malor's down here, 1v1, Iman like a champ.
Joust me.
Go. Jeez.
Ooh, again, doesn't need the Malor's ability.
And you're going to end up getting damage out of it, too.
Yeah, 2 damage and a force then on to Iman from the child. All right, Malor's, 4 more to go.
Shout out to Ladrian gifting 2 subs, getting us to 161. Nice, an even odd number.
Kylo's attack here. Trail Mix does have the lock and no force points, so just 2 hits.
That
Bam.
Focus. He knew it was going to happen.
I think Kylo needs to leave. Kylo needs to hunt down these fire sprays.
Find literally anybody else to shoot at, Kylo.
Come back here. I want to pew you. And here's the roll. Double focus. Nothing.
Oh, man.
Nothing on that side either. Whole lot of garbage.
Yeah, I think I would just like to man, I don't know if you can 2-make and not hit that debris to go towards the fire sprays.
I want to take a quick second and answer a question by Super Tontu, was asking, how long after are you going to mail prizes? So the biggest holdup will end up being the printing of the cards, right? So we need to get a card design completed for the Champion of Exegol. And then we have to submit those cards for printing because everybody is getting a set of those 6 cards. So it's 3 cards. They're double-sided. Yeah, so just we need to. That's going to be the biggest holdup. And in that time, ideally, we're getting the assignment of prizes sorted. James has done a really great job of having everything very organized. So we should be able to get the organizational part of getting prizes ready done quickly. And after that, it comes to shipping for the cards, manufacturing for the cards, shipping for the cards, and then it gets into our shippers' hands. And once they have it, we will let you know. So in 2 weeks, you have Nordic World Qualifiers. I don't think you'll have your swag by. Let me not say. I know you will not have it by then. Our goal is to see if we can get it done by the end of the new year. The end of this year, excuse me. End of the year. But you could bring it to the World Championships. Everybody, that definitely should be out by then.
When is that again?
Come
Have
on.
they put a hard date on it yet?
Adepticon? Oh, yeah. Adepticon's scheduled for several years at this point. If you just go to adepticon.com. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's always
.org.
It's always the last weekend of March, whatever that weekend that falls on.
March 22nd to the 26th is Adepticon. So the weekend will end up being the 25th is Saturday, 24th is Friday. So mark it in your calendar, James.
Sorry, I missed it. What was the date?
The last weekend of March.
Last weekend of March.
Yeah. So it's the
I'm
20th.
very busy that weekend.
Come on.
Whoa.
Come on.
I'm trying to book you 5 months in advance.
You gotta do better than that. I'm a busy man.
Sad.
Here's a question for you, Will. Does Malarius make you reroll a die at range 0?
Yeah, it's a modification. Oh, wait. No, you can't do it because it's a modification.
Yeah.
I didn't answer that right.
But it says must, Will.
Okay.
You're not allowed.
Well,
Stop it.
stop
Don't touch the dice. Dr. Moneypants with his 40th month of subscribing as Han makes his way around the table. He's almost made it all the way around. He might get there.
No. Malarius gets caught out. Han's made his way all the way across the table for a big 3
hits against that stress shuttle, and will be able to spend the focus to just say like, nah, no damage, bro. None.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the focus was a good idea, but man, that came in handy.
Range 0 attack. Malarius into into Iman. Hit crit.
Okay.
This shuttle today, normally I just ignore this thing. Not today.
Oh, man, that would have been nice to pop that crate off because that Eamon is gone.
And here's his attack from Kylo Ren. 2 hits and a focus.
Spin the focus. No one else is shooting you.
Do it. Do it.
Why are you spinning the force? No one's shooting you.
Double blank out, though. That's Han taking 3 more damage. We've gotten into that juicy center, and we're at 5 hull for Han Solo.
Oof.
Hit, crit coming in from Kath, and only a single squiggle, so that's going to be hit, crit, landing on the Malarius. What's the crit? What do we got? Disabled power regulator. Ferrex 19, they, them, raising a glass to Cam. They're calling it. And we are back to dials. Ten to 6. Gary is going to have to do some big work with Kylo and Malarius in order to stay in this game. You have a chance, though. If you take out Iman, that's a 7-point swing. That could very easily get you back in the game.
Oh yeah, Kylo is going to be in pursuit. Hard to lock boost. Trying to get this Iman out of there. Not sure what mailers can do. What kind of blue maneuvers does that shuttle have? Does it have 1 and 2 banks, or just the 1 bank?
I think it's both.
Does it have both? Nice.
Yeah.
So a couple options there.
But I mean, Kath Kath has the crate, so can't boost.
I was thinking Cat's just self bumps.
Really?
Whatever. Take your shield.
Okay. I'm in on that.
I mean, I guess you could block Malorus and try to get her to either have no tokens or get a stress for Han's
Get
extra dice.
stressed. Yeah.
I guess that probably makes more sense than recklessly damaging your own ships. Maybe not.
Yeah, Han may be going. I don't know if.
That's a great call by Epionic. Where's the Phasma trigger?
Oh, yeah.
Is Phasma in May?
I don't think so.
Oh, Phasma is not a trigger, or not a May. At the end of the engagement phase, each enemy ship range 0 to 1 that is not stressed gains 1 stress token. Yeah, caught him before.
Yeah, before the roll.
Somebody actually mentioned that you can change the color of your dice. Use just like anything else, you just right click it and color tint it to whatever your player color is. I do want to shout out Jesse DK for it. Their continued support through Prime. Give us those Bezos bucks. If you got the Prime, buying some Christmas presents, waiting for that Prime Day sale, utilize your free Twitch subscription right here at Gold Squadron.
All right, so Maris bumping again. It's fine. Just going to roll hit crit again, right?
Yeah, no problem. We'll see. Here's the big debate now, though. Did get the Blanc. Not going to try to give Han the extra dice there. So it doesn't take the stress. You don't like that?
No. I forgot that he had lost his lock on Han.
Kylo?
Kylo.
Yeah, I spent it the other round.
Yeah, I think. Unfortunately, I think this final Kylo's finally coming in towards Eamon is a little bit too little, too late.
Yeah, it really hasn't been able to take advantage of those extreme maneuvers or the advanced proton torpedoes, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think we did an extreme earlier.
Lando reroll. He's really been force starved.
Was only able to get 2 and plenty of evades by Kylo.
I think this is going to be a range 2 from Kylo.
Yeah, just a bit just outside of range 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you need crits, and if you want to try to take out this Iman right now.
Yellow Jacket, I think he was keeping it for defense here, trying to recover some force points.
Temptation. Spends, hit crit. Just the crit goes through.
Hey, knocks the crit off, though.
It sure does, and that's a council fire. Watch out.
Eman will have a rear attack into Malorus, but not before Malorus fires. Going to get a free lock from the child. Now that advanced proton can do some work. Dramatic lag.
Of course, always.
Single crit.
And natties.
Double evades. Wow. Well, we'll see how that cast shot obstructed. Range 3 to Kylo Ren. Has a single force point. Cast got a reroll and a focus.
And got 3 hits. Uh-oh.
Should have spent the force on that attack earlier.
And that's going to end up spending the force. Still takes a damage. You got to keep Kylo healthy. Half of his health is gone at this point.
Yeah, just getting worked out there. How much does Malorus have left here? 3 remaining? Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Ooh, here we go.
No.
Double crit
Force.
spend for the hit. Hit crit looking at Malorus. And blank out.
Ooh.
That's it for Malorus. This is Kylo and a dream.
Yeah, I think that's gonna put him up to 19 points. 5 from Malorus and 2 from Malorus is only 4 points? What a steal.
Yeah.
So it goes up to then 15. 16, sorry. With 2 caches taking on the fire sprays. Was that last roll for console fire?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Oh yeah, sorry. It is only 1 cargo. I see the crate token still out there, but it should have been pumped off of Imam.
When? Oh yeah, took a crit.
Yeah, Kylo's crit.
Yeah. Yep. So
you gotta
17.
I'll fix it here. Tink.
Yep, 17. There it is. So is there a path to victory here for Gary with only 3 hull left on Kylo Ren?
Well, I mean, Han picks up a crate. Kath continues to hold hers. So it's going to be 19. You kill Imam.
No, just Han Solo just won banks and picks up crate.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's
that'll be 19.
That's only 19.
Sorry. Absolutely, yep.
But like,
there's no way you're getting your advanced proton on Aemon. Like, he's just not going to let you do that.
He's just going to hard one towards you. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I guess you could 2 bank left Kylo and then advanced maneuver, or what is it? Extreme maneuvers, a boost.
Just wanna point out Landrian mentioning if this fire spray list goes up against Cam Murray, my prediction of the 6-ship final will come true.
Oh, that is true.
They got potential. They're on 2 different sides of the bracket.
Oh yeah, and I mean the way this game is going, it looks likely.
There's still a top 4 to go through, but there's potential. There's potential. Jim, what was your bold prediction? Do you remember? A walk-on would win it.
Walk-on would win it. Eric was my champion. I think we're all out of walk-ons.
Okay.
I did just get some news. Sorry, that's why I've been quiet for a while. I just got had a source reach out to me for some what I think is very important information for the X-Wing community. So you remember? Let's get through this first. Let's get through this, and I'll share it. Sorry, I'm excited.
This is no offense, but this is garbage time X-Wing anyway. So, 2 hits from Han here, range 3 against a stress ship.
And
2 evades. Is it new points? Because we just stopped talking about this game completely if it's about new points.
No, not new points.
No,
Sorry, guys.
okay.
Not new points. But something I think that is more important than new points, to be completely honest.
Ooh, more important than
hit
new points?
crit. Coming in here at range 0. And gonna spend for 1. Does take a critical damage, though.
Yep, so
direct
the force
hit.
Gets right back.
Gets both force back.
9 damage, 0 points scored from the C-Mom. In fact about it, it's not because the First Order is losing, because I don't think they have a win condition anymore.
No, I think it's
Single crit there. Oh, and it's a fuel leak. Danger. Danger. That brings it to 19. You need 1 turn with the crate, and Kylo's only got 1 turn. Okay, so I'll
Yes.
So this has to do with the World Championships. Okay, so one of the things I've been telling you guys that I've been very adamant about that there needs to be a last chance qualifier at the World Championships. While it's not officially announced, I can confirm that they are happening. Last chance qualifiers are happening at Worlds. All right, and there's a lot of players who were kind of stressing out about planning travel and all that. It's happening. So I don't have details. I don't have details, but it's happening. It's part of the plan.
Yeah, Dion, you're going to play in one?
I don't know.
Wants to.
Yeah.
Wants to.
That'd be some sandbag. That'd be some like listen, I'm running the tournament, but I got to play real quick. Give me a minute.
I'm going to play a couple rounds of X-Wing.
All right. With that, are they going to play it out? No, they called it, right?
Yeah, they called it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's 0% chance to win it now. I mean, Kath has to fly off the board. One of these two have to fly off the board.
Well,
So,
with
unlikely.
that, congratulations. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.